take out the volume. The first thing I see here is the volume is decreasing, which is an issue. Distribution does look good, but I'm trying to speed run those coins. That's what I want to do. I'm going to go over them quickly because you guys as well are learning, but I do want to, there is no website. So I want to provide as much information as possible in a short time frame. That is the goal. 14 people in the voice chat, that's actually minimum I look for. Minimum for me usually is 15, which is like an average community in my opinion. And minimum members I'm looking for is 50. Now, can we find some news from DEX? From pinned messages. Microbuys, that is great always. There is just one pinned message, so we can't really see any announcements, any plans, roadmaps, or DEX prepaid. So that is unfortunate, because I would always love to learn about the developers, and they aren't really active here in the chat. They're not saying anything as far as I can see. Just the hype, which is just the hype, Just the hype is cheap. He wants the developer to talk business, to talk important stuff, to make announcements and to look professional, of course. But yeah, we'll keep this open, but this for me personally wouldn't be an ape, even though this might qualify as a slow mooner in like 5 hours. As you can see, it's already slow mooning, but it's also having a risky phase at the moment because it can die out. It's still early in the market cap. So in 5 hours, if this is still alive, this could be very well an ape. So you got to re-examine that in 5 hours. Take a look at this one really quickly. And here from the chart right away, it's early in the market cap, but it's already consolidating, which in my opinion isn't attractive at all, as the volume is clearly there but downtrending and there is no website. Barely anyone talking here, so there isn't really a community formed yet, but there is a DEX prepaid, which is kind of the only good sign that I see so far. So let's still check out the Telegram. Let's give it a chance. And Telegram is a bit slow today for some reason. I'm not sure if it's just me, but usually it's way faster. 12 people in the voice chat, which is pretty good. 39 members, so there is still room to grow. It's below what I'm usually looking for. But people are talking here clearly. That is nice at least. That is nice. So when it comes to this coin, like if I would be trading the first wave, I would wait until $15K in market cap. And this might sound weird because it's 50% up from this point, from 10K, but then the signs are way more clear. Then I can take a look at the community again. Are they faithful? Are they sticking with the project? Are they bullish? Have they grown? Is there more people in the voice chat? Is there more text, conversations, questions and replies in this thread section? So then it becomes way more clear, because at this stage, this coin is an unclear one. So the strategy really is to wait, in my opinion. This one is at a risky position, and this one has been downtrending in volume. Let's open a few more coins. Actually, let's open way more coins, not just a few more, but way more. This one is a first waiver, and people are saying here scam. That's the first thing I saw. I looked at the thread section, people are saying scam, and they oftentimes are right actually. If multiple people say it's a scam, you should definitely take those allegations seriously. But you can see here no one is owning this token, just like 2 people, quite literally 2 people, and no one else. And it has already rocked. So those guys were right for sure. The coin was too early and no one was holding it. This, I've seen a similar coin today on DEX screener, which was like, I think, Gabon, like about Byron, but this one is different. In the meme, certainly. Distribution does look nice. As you can see here, there were multiple coins in this trend. Developer cheated, CTO. So as you can see, Gaiden was the other one I was looking at before. It's at $500 in market cap. So this is a trend, certainly. That is nice. That is very, very nice. And is this a CTO? Because it is a CTO. It looks like one. Let's join the Telegram. Let's take a look. Website, no website unfortunately. And the chart doesn't look really bullish either. You can see the volume downtrending, so I'm actually going to close this coin. I'm actually going to close it because chart looks unattractive, volume looks unattractive, and there is no website, which is really, really bad. This one, for example, I don't even know the meme of this particular coin, but if they are on the bump list, I usually just check every coin I can. Because you oftentimes miss the meme. I don't know what it's about. Corn dog, is it even a meme? Like pixelated corn dog? And pixel actually was a trend, like pixelated profile picture. So that as well seems to be in the narrative. And there is volume that we clearly can see. And volume is actually surging. So let's take a look. Very simple because there is nothing to read, nothing to click on, as you can see, nothing to scroll. So looks like below average actually in terms of the website. So this coin is quite early. As you can see here, only 8 people, only 9 people in the voice chat, 34 in the group. So not a big community yet, but it's a first waiver. And was the DEX prepaid on this one? I don't really remember. Paying DEX during bonding. So that's too late in my opinion, because they are prepaying the DEX when it migrates to Radium. But if they are bullish on the project, and they should just prepay it, because if you pay it later, the thing is that if you migrate early, you might not be able to do so in time. And then it's a big issue because people are going to see this coin on DEX screener without the banner, without the socials or anything updated. And that's obviously very, very bad and is going to fail on Radium. So prepaying is important. That would be a big bullish sign as well. So I don't like this, that they're prepaying it so late. So going to skip that one, unfortunately. And usually if the DEX is prepaid at like 15k, 20k, that would be the most ideal. This one might be a slow mooner, and slow mooners we like. As you can see here, it has been existing for about 4 days. Let's take a look at the volume. And volume has been surging as of lately, as you can see from here. And the price action, of course, is following the trend. But it did quite literally nothing for 3 days. So if aped in at this stage, your funds would have been freezed. Obviously now it's too late to buy in, but even here, I actually wouldn't have bought into this slow mooner, even if I saw it before. Let's take a look. Still, let's take a look at the community, at the website and everything. If it does retrace back, if it dips down, this might be an opportunity again. So if coins are high up, I usually still look at them always. And the ones that I like, I keep open to screen again when a potential dip arrives. And this is again kind of average, doesn't really look good with this white kind of overlay. Yeah, nothing really special here. 163 members, so that is a strong community for sure. That is very, very nice. And 40k market cap, I'll prepay the DEX. That is still nice. So it's about to reach 40k. So hopefully he'll proceed with the DEX screener. 10 people in the voice chat. So this coin does look great for sure, but it did nothing in the first like 3 days, and it's high up at the moment. So going to close this one for now. What do you say is the first? What is the best sign, best green flag for a coin? Well, the best green flag for sure would be the volume. So if there is volume, if it's uptrending, if it's consistent, more or less, if it's more or less stable, that is a clear bullish flag, bullish sign. If the volume is downtrending, that is the most bearish sign there can be, because the volume and the price action usually work in correlation. Sometimes not, but 90% of the times they do. So if the price goes up, if the volume goes up, the price goes up. If the volume goes down, the price goes down. So this coin, as you can see here, it more or less has stable volume over time. So this is good for sure. Stable volume is good and uptrending volume is good. So stable volume still is good, but downtrending volume is bad. Nice distribution and everything, but it's high up in the market cap, so we're not going to check it for much longer, just the website really quickly. And this does look nice here. It's like different memes jumping around here, but nothing special here. It doesn't really stand out, you know. I'm going to close that one. Have our previous coins done anything yet? This one I actually will close because, as you can see here, I can actually make this point very clearly now. You can see the volume is downtrending a lot. Actually, it's still high up at the moment. But if you check it here, the last transaction was like 40 seconds ago, and the one before it was 5 minutes ago. So that clearly is a sign that volume has significantly downtrended, like right now. So the next, you can see the previous volume candle, which you can barely see, but look below this thing that I have on the screen, that plus mark, look below. You can see that it hasn't even formed anything here. And this is currently being formed. This is the next one right to it, to the right. So the previous one, this one right here, looks completely down, as you can see. So hard to explain because so hard to spot it, but there is nothing literally. And this volume candle will have nothing as well. So volume quite literally went 90% degree down from here, as you can see. So clearly a big bearish sign, and this is going to zero for sure, unless volume kicks in. So there is literally zero volume at the moment, zero volume. I'm going to close it. We actually might take a look at it later because I do think it's going to go down. So to confirm that point, we might open it later again for sure. Or other coins, this one clearly now has died. Back to almost baseline market cap, and most likely the developers sold here. But we weren't bullish on it either. I mean, I told you guys that if a coin consolidates like this at $10K in market cap, clearly it's a very bearish sign. You don't want to see consolidation so early on. People are uncertain. Is the coin going up? Is it going down? They don't know what to do, whether to take profits or to ape, and nothing is certain, so coin goes down, especially if the volume, as you can see, downtrends. So clearly it's dead now. I'm going to close it.